Hello, Sagittarius. I hope you're all doing well. This is your weekly quickie reading for the week of November 2nd, 2020. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and it's not going to resonate with everyone, so just allow your intuition to guide you to what feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings contain additional messages. And thank you all so much for your awesome support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to start by seeing what the main message is for you, Sagittarius, for this week. What's the main message? What's the energy coming in for Sagittarius? We're getting 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. Very interesting. So let's see what these 7 deadly sins might be for you. What's going on with that? We're getting the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the World, and the 6 of Swords. So we have the main message is about 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. So there could be some, you may have had some destructive traits going on in your world, Sagittarius, but you can actually bring about an ending to these destructive traits by tapping into this Page of Pentacles energy, where you start to get more grounded, more stable. Bringing this practical energy into your world actually brings things into balance. You can bring about an ending to your destructive traits and have a new beginning. This is you with the 6 of Swords actually moving away from any destructive traits that might be occurring in your world. So take a minute to look around at your world, at yourself, and see what traits you're embodying that could be destructive to you, destructive to your health, destructive to your emotional way of being, anything like that. Whatever it feels a little, it's destructive. But it's something that you've been, you kind of been doing, that you actually need to bring about an end to this, and actually start, and move. We have this week, this 6 of Swords, moving away from this. It feels like this is this mental energy of you just know that this destructive trait isn't serving you. It's not helping you in any way, and you're starting to move away from that. With the World card, we do have, the possibility of bringing about an ending to an old cycle, an old destructive cycle, however that resonates, whatever the destructive traits are, you have the opportunity to actually bring about an ending to that. It feels to me like with this Page of Pentacles, if you can actually bring this grounded, stable energy to the destructive traits, you can bring your world into more balance here. Equal give and take. So for some of you, the destructive traits could be in a relationship or just to you personally. Whatever this is, you can bring it back into balance. It feels to me like things have just gotten a little off balance with you. And with the World, you can bring about an ending. That cycle can end and we can have a new beginning as you start to move away from whatever this destructive trait is. But this Page of Pentacles, this is new, grounded, stable, secure energy that can bring this balance and ending to your destructive traits here. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Sagittarius. And we're getting emotions are running high. So it could be, with this destructive traits, it could be a very highly emotional issue, when it comes to ending it. But it feels to me like if you actually get into this practical energy with this Page of Pentacles about wanting more balance, like I said, for some of you, this could be in regards, the destructive traits could be going on in your relationships. It could be earth energy that you want to bring things more into balance with. But this just feels more to me like tapping into more grounded energy when it comes to a destructive trait in your world and wanting to bring equal balance into the situation. And this old cycle of destructive traits, and start moving away from that old energy. We have the ending and a new beginning, and you actually this week actually able to move away from whatever the destructive traits are. But it's going to be a very emotional week for you. whatever this is, it feels to me like you've become very attached to something that's kind of destructive to you personally, almost like a codependency on whatever this destructive trait is. So take that however it resonates. It feels like you're very emotionally connected to this, but it feels like it's more just a habit that you've gotten into. Your life's gotten a little off balance, off kilter, but that can end, and you can have a new beginning, a new cycle going forward, where you're actually able to release some of these destructive traits that you may be carrying into this week. So just remember that emotions will be running high, but you can bring those emotions into balance, bring the situation into balance. These high emotions will end as you move away from these destructive traits. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a good week. And until next time, I wish you lots of love and many blessings.